in my van, which is the best place to be this morning. It is the end of March, it's supposed to be spring, and it's the first round of the MRO Powerbike Championship. We're here at Snetterton 300 circuit, but it's really cold. It was snowing when I left my house this morning, and I'm going to see if it warms up a little bit more, because I'm a little bit worried about keeping heat in my slicks, especially on the left hand side. And I'm a little bit tired because I've just been to Texas to ride the Ducati 1199R. I've done a session already, and the slicks aren't warming up very well in this cold, so I'm going to try some Dunlop treads instead, the new D212 GP Pro. See if they can grip a little bit better, especially on the lefts. So here we are on Friday night of the first round of the MRO Powerbike Championship. I haven't really got a lot to show you in terms of footage or anything, so I've only been out a couple of times today. And if you can hear me over the din of the awning nearly being lifted up off the ground with the winds, the generators all going. This isn't very MotoGP, this is back at the van club racing. But yeah, out for 2 sessions, so cold it's hard to keep the heat in the tyres. But the GP Pro D212 Dunlops were better because they've got a bit of tread on them, so it's a bit better. But really, the track temperature is freezing, and these tyres aren't really designed to be used in these conditions. But tomorrow's another day. It's forecast snow, but I hope that doesn't happen. If it does, the meet will be cancelled, so we'll just have to see what we're going to see. Clean the bike, ready to go. Now back of the van for a bit of kit. It's Saturday morning, and that was probably the coldest half sleep I've ever had. It's 7 o'clock. The van was shaking all night under the wind, and I was worried about the awning blowing away. So I just thought, bugger it, stuck my earplugs in, and what will be in the morning, but luckily it's still there. So it's not actually snowing here yet, but it is in the rest of England, but it is bitterly cold. So here we are at the end of the day on Saturday. I've decided to get a B&B because the van was too cold last night, and it's been a really crappy day really. Didn't go out in qualifying because I thought the conditions were too bad. It was snowing, the track temperature was -3 and it was wet. But the meeting continued, so I decided to do the race. Started at the back of the grid, made a really good start. Got up to about 3rd place by a quarter of the lap, and then promptly crashed. Must have hit a puddle or something like that. The bike just snapped away from me, and before I knew it I was on my backside. Didn't do too much damage to me or the bike, just a clutch lever for the bike. And then in the end the snow came down so hard that they cancelled the rest of the day, so I didn't do the second race. But pretty dismal start to the season, but you know, they say that things can only get better. So it's Sunday morning, the MRO Powerbike Championship, and it's still snowing. The track conditions are still really bad, and they've cancelled the meeting, which I think is a good thing. Yesterday, in my honest opinion, I don't think anyone should have really have gone out because it was actually snowing when we were out on the track and it was -3 on the ground. A temperature where tyres aren't designed to work, but there you go, and I think my crash was unnecessary even though it was my fault. So pretty dismal weekend, but the only positives I can draw is that I got to spend it with my two mates, the two Daves. Come on, Sam. There you go. And they stood around in the cold and the miserable conditions to help me. So thanks to them, and also to all the marshals who've also braved the bad conditions. So roll on the next race at Brands, where I hope it's sunny.